Afternoon. Sorry, I must turn down the voice in my ear. Sorry. My name is Mark Hoelscher once again, and today I thought it would be best if I just introduced the Institute for Entrepreneurial Studies that I run, and that might give you a little bit of a feel for the way, at least in central Illinois, we perform outreach and act as a sort of a conduit for some of the entrepreneurship research, as well as some of the academic things that we do. First, I would like to say that I do apologize, and I'm speaking too fast, I bet. I was so worried about being able to translate that I forgot to say thank you to all of the folks who got me here. Mary Elena, our dean, your dean, I've already claimed her, I think, and all of the other folks, thank you very, very much. I have been receiving two questions. The first was, how is my visit to Bogota so far? Absolutely wonderful. But please, also, the food is magnificent. I think the food is magnificent because it's just magnificent, but I'm on a diet at home. So, my wife is not here. I am very, very happy. That didn't come out right, did it? Thank you very much. I would like to add just a second or two to Gustavo's story concerning hard work. He is absolutely correct. I did grow up on the farm, and I worked quite hard. I was very proud to grow up on the farm and work hard. I'm not real sure what you would call my life previously, but I think I was probably one of those peasant farmers. I worked really hard beside my dad. We did not have a lot of help. And I will never forget deciding I wasn't going to go to college. That is not a happy thing for a parent to hear, but my father just accepted it and said, fine. And then all summer long, he worked me incredibly hard in the hayfields, very hard. I ran a crew of hay haulers. I put up more hay than you can imagine. And about August of that year, I went in and I said, Father, if I agree to go to college, can I quit the hayfields? So for me, the motivation was a little bit different, but I definitely understand Gustavo's point. I think, particularly when it comes to entrepreneurship, the passion and the desire and the willingness to work very hard, both with your hands and with your mind, is critical. The other thing that occurs to me, Gustavo says hello to every student on this campus. I think he has touched every life. He appears to be in really good shape. How old is he? Okay. Well, he's not going to let me get on the plane. He's going to make me walk all the way home, right? I need to learn to run this. Let's see. How about enter? So the Institute for Entrepreneurial Studies at Illinois State University, basically, like most academic institutions, has a threefold purpose. And we try very hard to balance all three. And hopefully this will make sense to you in terms of economic development, because you need to help those who are in the trenches, who are already entrepreneurs. You need to help those who are becoming entrepreneurs, the students, and you need to be able to research the questions of the day to help in the future. So that's what we try to do. For our outreach, we do much of what the University of the Andes is doing right here today on a smaller scale. We're a smaller institute, but we offer seminars to the community. We offer lecture series on specific topics throughout the year. And then we offer free consulting. And I'll put the word free in because our focus is new startups, young adults, maybe middle-aged adults who have a promising idea and they need guidance and help to get started. And we work in conjunction with several programs. One is something called the Small Business Development Center. They provide us with clients. Another is the school itself, the university. We put teams of students together to work on particular questions that a small to medium-sized business might have. So we do that. Now, the research, we provide multiple small research grants, small to medium-sized research grants to anyone at the university interested in doing entrepreneurship-related research. That is a very broad topic. If you are an economist, you can fit in there. If you are a theater professor, you can fit in there. As long as you are approaching it from the direction of understanding self-employment in that field. My specialty is family business studies, understanding the dynamic relationship in a family. Why do some families do so well and others don't do well, but more than don't do well, they completely implode from the inside before they give up. I also have done some work in nascent entrepreneurship. That would be understanding the precursors, the beginnings, understanding, being able to identify where your resources should go, which students, who has the potential, propensity, who is displaying the passion for entrepreneurship. And then a reason that I'm particularly interested in being here, I am looking at macro, country-level determinants of entrepreneurial activity. Why do some countries do so well with it? Others don't see it much at all, and yet others have large volumes of it, but it simply never grows. So that's the entrepreneurship side. Academics, we have traditional studies. We have a series of entrepreneurship courses. You certainly are welcome to come ask about those, but they're boring for something like this. They're very traditional. And then we have a series of projects that we get the kids involved in that help in terms of the consulting side and also gives the students some serious kinds of experience. The first of those would be the export project, and we had 5 teams this year, 2 in China, 2 in India, and 1 in Poland. We'll send one down here now that I've been here. This is a beautiful place. I would like to be stuck here for 3 weeks. It would be very nice. That is an interdisciplinary kind of a project. We have agriculture involved, technology involved, marketing, international business, and entrepreneurship. So that's our 5th one. I also have something called a Coleman Fellows Project where I work with teams of professors to build entrepreneurship content modules that I can then give to anyone to put either in coursework or to deliver workshops, more intimate than this setting, but like 2 or 3 day workshops to get specific particular kinds of skill sets out into the community. So we have that. That didn't work. Oh, well. There we go. And then we have another outreach that I would call academic outreach. This is outreach for our students, and you can become very creative with this, but we have an entrepreneurship day. We get all of our students involved. In that is business plan competition, a creative idea competition, and venture capital competition.